Hey, Jimmy!
Hi, Jim.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
We really wish we could be there tonight, but obviously we're here in South Carolina.
Well, the weather is nice and warm.
I think it's about 70 degrees. So with that, we just wanted to give you a little shout out and share some things with you on this special day. All right, or at least your birthday.
Right.
So Dad, I'm going to be interviewing Dad. So we're doing a little, I have my cup of coffee here. So, Dad, tell us about the day that Jimmy was born.
The day that Jimmy was born, Sonia went into labor. We had our friends over, Jim and Alice, that day. I'll never forget it. And she went into labor. And I was working 4 to 12, but I says, I'll take you to the hospital in the police car.
So did you have lights or sirens going?
Well, we had lights in that, but that was 1961. Happy birthday, anyway. So I took her to the hospital, and it was nice and quiet. There was Muhlenberg Hospital, and I went back to work. I had to work at Perth Amboy. So when 11 o'clock came around, I was waiting for my relief. My relief came, and I said, I have to get going. My wife was in labor. So I go back to the hospital, and there was about 6 guys in the waiting room there. They didn't let you in the labor room. So I no sooner sat down, the nurse said, Mr. Davenport, and all these guys looked at me like, how come you come in here and you're the first one to be called? So I followed the nurse. She didn't say much. She didn't tell me if it was a boy or a girl. And there you were, Jim. So small, and I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. That was my joyous day of my life.
What?
Having you. Was having you.
One of the many to come.
And
So with that, Dad, so you were very happy that day. But was there ever a time where Jimmy made you very angry?
yes.
Oh, do tell us.
Oh, do tell us. Well, I used to like fishing a lot. I used to like trout fishing. So I'm all ready, get my fishing lures together, and I'm going to go. And I had my waders hanging up down in the basement. So everything looked good. And I get to the stream with these waders, put them on, and I go in the stream, and it was pretty cold. You know, it was during April. And I go on the stream, and I'm fishing there for a while, and my feet are getting cold. I don't know what happened to them. So, lo and behold, there were holes in my waders. Yeah, and
How did you get holes in your waders, Dad?
well, Jimmy I got him a BB gun, and he went downstairs.
Well, you'll shoot your eye out with that BB gun.
No, I didn't shoot my eye out, but he shot his waders out.
So he was in the basement
Yep,
with the BB gun
yeah.
in cement walls.
Cement walls.
Smart boy.
And he didn't want those things to ricochet. So he
Oh,
saw
okay.
the waders hanging against the wall there, and he
Makes sense. Safety
makes
first.
sense.
Yeah. So that made you angry.
Yeah.
All right, so we know the day he was born. We know about the BB guns. And we know about the marshmallows. All right.
Yeah.
So I think it's fitting right now. Was there anything else? You were smiling. Did you want to say something else?
Not that I can think
Okay.
of.
How about, out of everything, Dad, what are you most proud of with Jimmy?
Well, with Jimmy, when he puts his mind down to something, he does it. And he was living in went up to Maine, and they found this family up there that he wanted to sell his marina. So they bought the marina, gave him a good price on it.
And what did you think about him doing that back in the day?
I said, Jimmy, don't do that.
Did you ever think that your son, who had no business, well, I shouldn't say that. He was always Mr. Hustler, Mr. Business, Mr. Go-Getter.
A paper
route, recycling, copper at Klein's.
Copper, him and Eddie Carmen.
The batteries, he would go to work at the bakery.
Spock.
Right?
They'd go down to the dumps to get batteries.
And get the batteries. So he was always a go-getter, but he went into the academy and he wanted
to be like his father. And he
wanted
to be a police officer.
But then he said, I'm going to buy this business. And you thought, what? Yeah. What did you think, Dad?
I said, oh, jeez.
It was a risk. It was a big risk. And what do you think? What do you think about him now, Dad?
He's the greatest. Jimmy is one of the better sons I've ever had. You know, and so is Danny. My whole family. I'm so proud of them.
But the the marina, the ski house, the ice cream bar, their kids and Melissa, the grandkids. Could you want anything more?
No.
No.
They have a beautiful family.
They do.
And I'm so proud of him and his family.
Yes.
For what they do.
So we just want to say, Jimmy, and I am your very, very proud sister, even though we fought like cats and dogs and you would knock me around, we still are closer. We're closer than ever. And when we hit high school, we were beyond those fighting, and we would go out to, we went to the beach, and I thought you were the coolest brother because you had the coolest car.
Yeah.
And I talk about you all the time with my friends and people I meet, and I talk about Long Lake. So we just want to say we love you so very much.
And we wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And we hope that you live a long life and you enjoy yourself.
All right. So before we go, we just wanted to let you know. So we have another friend that has a shout out for you. So I think James is going to get that ready to go too. So in the meantime, we're going to blow you a big.
You're going to like him.
You're going to like him. Big kiss. Mwah.